Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will discuss four variable Karnaugh map for simplification of Boolean functions. You know that for the four variables, there will be 16 minterms. The K map consists of 16 squares. Each square corresponds to a minterm. I have taken the variable x, y, z, and w, and this K map is for these variables is written as here in row. I have taken the variable x, y, and here zw. So these terms are written in particular order. Similarly, these terms are written in particular order. If you see any two adjacent terms, then you will find that there is a change of one literal only. For example, if you choose these two, this one and this one, then you will see that this second literal is same, the first literal is different. Similarly, if you choose any two adjacent these terms, then you will find that only one literal is different. For example, here if you choose these two, look at this, y is same and only the first literal is different. Similarly, you can choose these two, x dash is same, the second literal is different. So you can change the order of, you can change this order, you can write it w, x, y or z, but you have to write all these terms accordingly. Means 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1 1 and 1 0 in this format, here in this format. Otherwise, if you change this order, this will not remain a K map. So this thing is very important and you have to keep this thing in your mind. So variable, you can change the order, but you cannot change this format. Okay. Now the second thing, this is a rectangle and you have to assume that this rectangle is framed in a cylindrical surface. This cell is correspond to this one, this first cell, second one corresponds to this one, and third corresponds to this one, and fourth corresponds to this one. In this way, if you imagine this, then you will find that the last column is adjacent to this first column. Look at this. If you see these two terms, then you will find that xz, y dash and w dash, these three literals are same, the only third literal is different. So basically you have to assume that this rectangle is framed on a this rectangle, this circular cylindrical surface, so that this last one is adjacent to the first column. Now we will see how can we utilize this K map to reduce a given Boolean function. Now for a given Boolean function, first what we have to do, we have to mark all the squares corresponding to the minterms given in the function with 1. So write 1 in place of all these minterms. Now find the adjacent square having 1 and try to form blocks of adjacent squares to cover all 1. What would be the size of these blocks? Size may be 2 by 1, 1 by 2. How 2 by 1? Look at this. Suppose if here is 1, here is 1, then this block will be a size of 2 by 1. Similarly, suppose here 1, here 1, then you can have a block of size 1 by 2. Now block of size 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means, suppose in these four places there are all these terms are given in the function and you have to replace the terms with ones. And suppose in all these four places there is 1, then this will be a block of 2 by 2. Similarly, we may have a block of 2 by 4, 4 by 2. 2 by 4 or 4 by 2 means 2 by 4. 2 by 4. Suppose in these places here, here, here and 2 by 4s here, 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 means this is 2 rows and 4 columns. Then you can have a block of 2 by 4, 2 rows and 4 columns. Or 4 by 2 means, suppose for example here in all these squares, if all these squares are filled with 1, then you will have a block of 4 by 2. Now finally you can have a block of 4 by 4. 4 by 4 means in all these places, all these squares are replaced by 1, then you will have a block of 4 by 4. This is 4 by 4. So these blocks can be formed in a K map. Now look at this. Two adjacent squares represent a term with 3 literals. If you see two adjacent squares, means, for example, if you take these two, look at this, 3 literals are same in two adjacent terms. So if you find the sum of two adjacent cells, this is equivalent to 3 literals, a term with 3 literals. So this will give you, two adjacent square will give you a term with 3 literals. Now 4 adjacent squares represent a term with 2 literals. Look at this, four adjacent squares. For example, if you look at this, these four adjacent terms, this the block of four adjacent terms. So this will give you a term with two literals only. If you check here, this x is same in all these terms. Similarly here, if you look at it, w is same. So the equivalent term of all these, if you find the sum of all these terms, then equivalent term will be x w, because x is same in all these squares and here w is same. So equivalent term is x w. Now 8 adjacent squares. 8 adjacent squares have a term with one literal. 8 adjacent square means this. Consider this block. If you consider this block, then if you check the corresponding terms, only x is same and all here no particular literal is same in all these square. So this block of 8 adjacent squares will give you a term equivalent to x. The very easy way, no need to do any calculation. Whenever you are going to form a block, then if you have to find the equivalent term, then you have to check the corresponding terms in row and columns, and you have to find the literal which is same for all terms. Then you can write the equivalent term. Now 16 adjacent square. 16 adjacent square means the entire map. This entire map in all these places. If all these places are filled by 1, then it is equivalent to the function which is equal to 1. So this is equal to 1. A square once used can further be used for other adjacent squares. It means you can utilize a square more than 1. So now you have to utilize these rules for simplification of a Boolean function. Let us go through some examples. Here look at this, the term is x dash y dash z w. So x dash y dash z w dash, x dash y dash, this is x dash y dash, and z w. So this is right here 1. Second term x dash y dash z w dash, right here 1. Third x dash y z w, x dash y is this one, z w, x dash y z w, right here 1. X dash y z w dash, right here 1. Next term is x y dash. X y dash is this term, z dash w, x y dash z dash w, right here 1. Last term is x y dash z w, z w. So I have replaced all these terms with 1. Now I have to find the squares. So you can form a block of 2 by 2. That is 4 adjacent square. Now this is equivalent to a term with two literals. Look at this. Here if you see the rows, x dash is same. And here if you do the columns, then z is same. So this 4 adjacent square is equivalent term is x dash z. So here this is equivalent to x dash z. Now we have to combine these two ones to form a block of 1 by 2. And look at this, x is same in these two squares. Here if you see that here x y dash, these two literals are same in this, because this is a horizontal row. So both these literals will be same, x y dash. And here if you see, only w is same in these two squares. So the equivalent term will be x y dash and w. So this is x y dash w. So this is a block of 1 by 2. This will equivalent to a term with 3 literals, and this is x y dash w. Finally find the sum of these two terms. You will get the reduced function like x dash z plus x y dash w. Look at another example. X dash y dash z dash, x dash y dash, this is z dash w, z dash w. So this is 1. This first term, x dash y dash z w, x dash y dash z w. So this is 1. So this second term. Now third term, x dash y, this is x dash y z dash w, z dash w, x dash y z dash w. So this is 1. Now this term x dash y z w, x dash y z w. So this is 1. Now x dash y z w dash, x dash y z w dash, x dash y z w dash. So this is also completed. X y z w, this is x y z w, x y z w. This is 1. X y z w dash, x y z w dash. This is 1. So how can we form block? So first block, look at this. This is a 2 by 2 block, and we can utilize this one time more. Then we can have another block of 2 by 2. So this is equivalent to a term with two literals, and the literals are, look at this, x dash is same in both and w is same in this, so equivalent term is x dash w, x dash w. Look at this is x dash w, and for these squares, this block, you will see that this y is same, and here if you see that z is same, so this is equivalent to y, this is equivalent to y w. This first term is one thing is missing here. Look at this, first is x dash is same and here w is same, so this is x w, one is missing, so this block is equivalent to x dash w, and second this block is equivalent to y is common, and sorry, it is not w, it is y, it is z, yz. Look at this, if you see this block, y is same here and z is same here, so this is equivalent to y z. So if you find the sum of these two, then you will find x dash w plus y z. So this is the reduced Boolean function for the given Boolean function. Now look at this. Here these are not minterms with respect to the four variables. So first we have to convert into minterms. So how can we do it? This first term can be written as x, y, z dash. You can write it w plus w dash. You can write it because this is 1 and 1 into x equal to x. Similarly, the second term x dash, y, z, you can write it w plus w dash. Similarly, third term you can write it x, y, z plus z dash w, and finally last term it can be written as x, y, z plus z dash w dash. So you can further simplify it. You can write it x dash, y, z dash w plus x dash, y, z dash w dash plus x dash, y, z w plus x dash, y, z w dash plus x, y, z w plus x, y, z dash w, and finally this one x, y, z w dash plus last one is x, y, z dash w dash. Now we will replace each minterm with one x dash y, x dash y. Look at this is z dash w, x dash y, this is 1. This is completed x dash y, x dash y, z dash w dash, z dash w. This is 1. This is completed x dash y, z w. This is z w. X dash y, z w dash, z. This is 1. The four terms are completed. X, y, z w, x, y, z w. So this is 1. X, y, z dash w, x, y, z dash w. So this is 1. X, y, z w dash, x, y, z w dash. This is 1. And finally x, y, z dash w. This is 1. So from here you can observe that we can form a block of 2 by 4. 2 by 4, and you know that a block of 2 by 4 is equivalent to a term with one literal only, because only one literal. This, look at this, is y is same in all these squares. All these terms are different, only y is same in all these squares, therefore it's equivalent to y. So the reduced Boolean expression of the given expression is y. So in this way you can simplify a given Boolean function using a K-map. Generally we deal with 2, 3 or 4 variables. For we can further you design a K-map for 5 variables, but generally for learning purpose we keep our study up to 2, 3 and 4 variables. So I hope that you got the concept of K-map and how can we utilize for 2 variables, 3 variables and 4 variables.